All right. Let's see. I'm not gonna tell you guys how I have this camera set up, but it's a process, you know. All right. So, yeah, we're good. All right, yeah, you guys can hear me. All right, moving. I'm on my way home from my. I always get the order mixed up, but this is my third job at the gun shop. Actually, I like this angle. So, this is a side tangent because this is what I do. When I actually want to talk about something, I just kind of ADHD in that way. I always find something else to talk about that I enjoy. And excuse the camera if it falls. I have it placed very precariously, quite frankly. So, it would be my fault. Anyway, what I would like to buy is like a car mount, essentially. An indoor car mount for my car. For my camera, mind you, actually. I want to be able to mount it kind of on the window, like right over there. And then just kind of have it sit, around a little bit above where it is right now, I guess. Kind of like around my rearview mirror. I don't have passengers. It's just me in here, so I can really just vlog max. I don't know if that's the term, but I'm making it a new term. Just vlog max in my car. And again, I see no logical reason why I can't do that. But I can see a financial reason right now because that bugger is like what? Well, I have to get the mount and then I have to get the arm. Both of them are very good. The arm is very aesthetically pleasing. I will show you guys once I buy it or once I acquire this arm. Let me see if I can angle you guys. No, that's where we're gonna be for now. Okay, cool. So I'll be a little bit off to the side. That's a bit annoying. Well, maybe I can. No, because then that's not bad. Yeah, it's a little bit better. What was I saying? Yeah, like that little arm. I like it. Don't mind me. Just my hands dry out sometimes. I want to get it. I want to mount it in my car. And that would just make it so much easier to record videos in the car because then I just get my camera out of my bag, put the microphones in, and then just plop it on the mount because I'm not moving the mount. And again, it's not like I have passengers in here. So once I find an excess of $300, I'll get it. But I'm already in debt because of camera stuff, because I'm trying to grow my business and whatnot and my channel. But nevertheless, eventually I will be buying that mount. And you guys will notice because I won't stop yapping about it when I get it. I just won't. I like it and I want it. So I'm going to get it. Anyway, I'm trying to remember the theme of this one. Yes. That's the theme. So the theme of today's episode is putting in the work to become the person you want to be. To become your hero, in a sense. And I don't mean that necessarily in an egotistical way. I just mean becoming the person that does the things that you dreamt of doing as a child. Ooh. Sorry, it's a motorcycle. I will buy a motorcycle one day also. Oh, you went off center. I don't like that. We'll just put you right here. There we go. Yeah. All right. I like my videos to stay level. It's a me thing, all right? So just don't worry about it. Enjoy the video. Yeah. So just skill stack. Like, that is one of the reasons why I have. Sorry. We're getting close to my bedtime. That's it. That's one of the reasons why I have the jobs that I do. And again, sorry about the camera. I can't really fix that until I get the arm, which is why I want the arm. So we won't have to keep dealing with this stuff. Anyway. What was I saying? Right. That's why I have the jobs that I do. except for like my main job, like the retail one, because I don't like retail. I hate retail. Quite frankly, I'd probably rather have a sales job because at least I can learn how to sell products. I mean, in retail you learn, but not to the extent of like a strict sales job. It's different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just different. And I'm not explaining that from a position that I've had one, because my retail job is that was my first job, and I still have it after 5 years. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I have a limited view of the world. Well, based off of experience. And I mean, you can argue based off of knowledge too. I mean, I obviously don't know everything. I'm only 23. So I'm just still learning, but with the knowledge that I do have, I'm acting on it. I keep getting off topic, so I really do apologize. Come on, there we go. Anyway, skill stacking, I like it. I think everyone should do it because, one, it teaches you how to actually just get the work done to chase a goal, even if the work towards that goal isn't really something you want to do. You can use the end goal as your motivation and build systems around it. Like I talked about building systems to stay consistent. I talked about that, what was it, yesterday? And I'm building a system, and part of my system is I am going to write down a couple things that I need to do tomorrow morning when I wake up. I'm going to write them down. I'm going to read 10 pages out of this book I'm reading. It's I think The 7 Habits of Successful People or something like that. Yeah, something like that. So I want to read 10 pages before I go to bed. And yeah, I think it's 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. Okay, I'm not going to focus on that too much. You get the gist. You can look it up. It's by Stephen Covey, I believe. So I'm sure you'll find it. All right, it's not rocket science to find that. But yeah, so when I get home, I'm going to immediately offload this video. I'm going to immediately color grade it. It'll be simple because I did it yesterday and I pretty much know how to do it again, so it'll be faster. So get home, color grade this. Maybe I'll lightly edit it, okay? Just like the part where I'm setting up the camera or whatever, all right? That's what I'll edit out. But like nothing in the middle, or like nothing in like the actual meat and potatoes. I'm not gonna edit that out. We'll keep all the meat and potatoes. So, wow, I really just keep going off, do I? Okay, I get home. I offload the footage. I edit the video. I color grade the footage. I export it from DaVinci Resolve. I need my left hand to drive, so we're just gonna start over. This is 6, okay? I upload the video to YouTube. While the exporting and uploading is happening, I am reading my 10 pages. I finish the 10 pages, and then I get ready for bed and go to bed. Simple as that. Oh, before I go to bed, I write down the top 2 to 3 things that I need to do tomorrow that will push me towards my goal. So one of those is my fitness goals. So that would be getting up and running. Running for at least, well, yeah, running. And then, let's see. Yeah, I'll run. I'll go back upstairs, shower, get my food together, get my clothes together, eat breakfast, think a little bit, Maybe read a little bit if I have any spare time instead of scrolling, because that's a habit that I need to break out of, because that's not conducive to the results I want in life. I need to work towards what I want to do, and that requires work and discipline. And the discipline and work requires systems, which is why I'm building the systems, yada, yada, yada. So I do all that. Sorry. I'm going to keep that voice crack in. Maybe I'll hit a second puberty, who knows. I do all that, and I go into my work day at my main job. Get there on time, if not earlier. I don't get there on time or earlier for the job. I get there on time or earlier for me, because then that proves, especially consistently, that I am in control of my time completely. And I don't know if you saw my previous video yesterday, but I also mentioned that I am also trying to get into the mindset that whatever happens to me, I own, in the sense of I can control, for the most part, how my life goes. I make the decisions, I suffer the outcomes. So if I want to suffer better outcomes, I make better decisions. If I want to make better decisions, I need the discipline to make those better decisions, and then it goes back to building the system and all of that stuff. So all of this stuff goes hand in hand, and I'm building a system that's sustainable, but still pushes me to consistently be better. And through that, I will make progress. All I have to do is be better than I was yesterday, be more disciplined than I was yesterday, be more productive than I was yesterday, and stick to my system better than I did the previous day. And that's not that, well, okay, it's simple, but it will be hard. But eventually it won't be as hard. Everything will still be, anything good will be hard. Now, the level of hard that it is depends on how long you've been doing it, quite frankly. Because habits form and habits are easier to follow. That's why a bad habit can keep you stuck very easily, because bad habits are typically comfort-based, and too much comfort breeds decay, and decay breeds, well, more decay actually, and then you don't go anywhere, and then 30 years later you look back at your life and you're like, what the heck did I do? And boom, midlife crisis. So I don't want that. If I do get a midlife crisis, I would still rather have had disciplined and structured years, and where I move toward a goal that I wanted. Even if what I want changes, it doesn't matter, because since I did it towards a goal that I no longer want, that only just tells me that whatever I do want now, I can get there, because I have the evidence. And again, that goes back to the compounding effect, which I believe I talked about in yesterday's video. I believe I did. Come on, guys. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I believe I talked about that in yesterday's video. But yeah, anyway, it's just everything, it builds on each other. So make sure the right things for you build on each other, and just go for it. But yeah, I am 2 minutes away from home, so I might start wrapping this up. It's not that bad of a day, all things considered. It's humid, but it could be worse. So I have AC in my car, so that's a blessing. So and I got food, I got water, got a place to live. So honestly, yeah, and I have a job. I have multiple jobs, so pretty good day. Pretty good day. And I kept some promises that I gave myself, which one of them was me making a video, and I'm doing that right now. And again, this will be evidence. I want my YouTube channel to be evidence of the effect of compounding good decisions that go towards your life goals. So like maybe in, I don't know, a couple months, Maybe I have a good following. Maybe I get monetized. Who knows? Maybe I start making money on YouTube. Maybe I start making big money on YouTube. And there we go, another source of income. Maybe it's a lot of money that I start making on YouTube. And that'd be great. And then let's take it back to the first day that I uploaded. And I made that statement that I was going to upload 5 times a week. And then on the third video, or on the third day of the next week, I just didn't upload. And then I stopped that momentum train. I stopped that compound effect. I would never make it, you know? So it's about keeping your big picture in view, but focusing on the day-to-day. Because sometimes focusing on the big picture can feel overwhelming, especially when you look at it in comparison to where you are right now. But if you just focus on the small wins on a day-to-day basis, only focus on what you can control in the moment, which is just the present. You can't control the future. You can't alter the past. The past is the past. You can only learn from it. If you just do those things, then you can make it, for sure. And you will see me make it. I will make it. But yeah, I am now at my abode. So I think this is kind of where we say our goodbyes for today. So I appreciate you all for listening to this. I guess I could title this the second yap session that I've had. I don't know. I wouldn't even... this might be a little bit of a yap session. It's like a 50-50 yap session. But yeah. I appreciate you all for watching. Tune in for tomorrow's video. I don't know what it will be. Oh, I gotta move this. There we go. Yeah, I have a backup camera that I would like to look at. So you guys are gonna have to get out of my way. Come on, there we... Yep. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that a beaut? All right. I'll put you back right here. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching, and thank you to me for continuing this project. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.